Hey guys, this is Chetan for Gizmo Times and you're watching a quick unboxing and hands-on with the Xiaomi's new mid-range smartphone under the Redmi Note 10 series. That's the Redmi Note 10s. So the S series now could be something new, could be something different, but it mostly looks like something not as a gaming device, but still catering into that category as well, because the Redmi Note 10s comes with the Helio G95 processor. The Helio G95 is famous for its gaming capabilities. The G95 was present on a couple of Realme smartphones, including the Realme 7 and the Realme 8 as well. And it did offer a good frame rate output for gamers. While that is offered, there's also everything else that looks good in terms of the specifications. There's a 6.43-inch Super AMOLED display, or the AMOLED dot display is what the company calls it, and it comes with the Gorilla Glass 3 protection. There's 700 nits of typical brightness and about 1100 nits of peak brightness for that, and 64 megapixel AI quad camera. So there's a primary 64 megapixel camera, 8 megapixel wide angle camera. There's a 2 megapixel macro and a 2 megapixel depth camera combination given here, and there's a 5000 mAh battery with the 33 watt fast charging support as well. 60 Hz is the refresh rate, so there's nothing special in terms of the refresh rate. There's no 90 Hz display here, but there's 180 Hz touch sampling rate given on the device, and there's LPDDR4X RAM, UFS 2.2 storage. Three variants in total: 6 plus 64, 6 plus 128, and 8 plus 128 as well. This particular variant, the deep sea blue with 6 plus 128, is priced at with the MRP it's priced at 18,999, but the official pricing could be a bit different from what it is on the MRP. So we'll have to, anyway, you'll have to check the description for the official pricing. This all information is given here, and also this is a made in India product as the company claims it, and yes, it is actually manufactured in India. Now let's quickly open the box package and check out what all comes inside it. I've actually used the phone for a few days now already, and I'm just doing the unboxing to show you how it looks like when you open the box package. The phone is used for a considerable amount of time, so it's already set up as well. So this is the smartphone, the Redmi Note 10s. In terms of the design or the camera placement, the camera module placement, it's similar to the Redmi Note 10 series, whatever is present already. The Note 10, the Note 10 Pro and the Pro Max, all of them had the same kind of camera combination or the camera placement on the back of the device. And you can see it says the Ultra Premium tag on the back. There's a 64 megapixel primary camera, and this is kind of a gradient design. It's called deep sea blue, but you can see that color changes from the top to the bottom, and that's how it looks like with the Redmi branding. And you have the power button and also the volume rocker button on the right. On the left you have the SIM card access area, and also on the top you have secondary speaker, which is important. This the dual speaker presence on this device. The IR blaster is present. There's also a secondary microphone. Towards the bottom you have the speaker, the USB Type-C port, and also the headphone jack and the microphone. So headphone jack is also present on the Redmi Note 10s. Now let's start the device, wait for it to boot up, and till then we'll check out what else comes in the box package. So you have a transparent rubber cover, which is a good thing. The company isn't removing that or excluding that. You also have the set of booklets, which includes the quick start guide. And apart from that, you have this large travel adapter. And if we talk about the standards, you have the 11V3A output. So you have the 33 watt charger inside the box itself. You don't have to buy the charger separately. You get it inside the box. So there's no worry about buying a separate charger and spend extra for it. So you have that in the box package, and there's also the USB Type-C port given here, cable given here. So that's it, and along with that you also have the SIM ejector tool as usual. So now this is something new. We haven't seen so much of it so far in the Indian market. This is the MIUI 12.5 based on Android 11. So if we directly go into the settings and check out the version of it, this MIUI 12.5.2 stable version, and this is based on Android 11. So we are yet to get the update on most of the Redmi Note devices, Note devices as well in the Indian market. So there are some phased rollouts happening already, but what we see here is one of the first early devices to have this, and this is coming pre-installed inside the box. So out of the box you get MIUI 12.5 with most of its new features. And what are the features, what are the new changes, we'll all do a separate video for that, and you'll have to stay tuned for that. And under the special features you also have the Game Turbo. As I said, Game Turbo is something that is going to help gamers, and you see these kind of games are already installed in this device, because I've already tested them out. But you'll have to wait until 17th when we'll do the full gaming review and show you that as well on this channel and on Gaming Josh, where we talk about the gaming aspects. So there's performance mode where you have these kind of features and everything. I mean, this is similar to most of the earlier MIUI smartphones. Those features are present there as well. Now, these are the pre-installed applications. I'll tell you about which are pre-installed and which are not. APK Pure, Call of Duty, and also PUBG Mobile. These three apps are not pre-installed. They are pre-installed by me, so you don't have to call them as bloatware. Everything else is a part of bloatware. But again, some of these apps, I would say I would not give any, unnecessary bash to Xiaomi, because some of these apps are actually something that we usually install as soon as we have the smartphone. Most of us, Amazon Prime Video, there's also Netflix, and there's also Mi Remote, which obviously you will need at some point of time. And even yes, 1.1.1.1 is not pre-installed, that is installed by me. There are some apps which seem unnecessary or kind of set of bloatware which shouldn't have been there, but it is there. This Zilli app is something, and along with that, Get apps from Xiaomi. And apart from that, there are also other pre-installed applications which include the LinkedIn application, Mi Credit, Mi Pay. I mean, they are part of system apps, but still sometimes we don't even use them at even some point of our whole smartphone cycle. But anyway, you can remove some of these applications. If we talk about removal of these apps, yes, you can uninstall the LinkedIn app, but you won't be able to remove. Yes, you can remove Mi Credit, and you cannot remove Mi Pay. Okay, Mi Pay cannot be removed. So some of these can be removed, some of these cannot be removed. Now if you get into the other features like the camera, so we have a set of four cameras on the back, where you have a primary 64 megapixel camera, and this is how the interface is. You have portrait mode, which takes advantage of the 2 megapixel depth camera. There's also the 64MP dedicated mode for taking those 64 megapixel dedicated shots. I cannot actually show you some of the samples, so we are awaiting a software update. So by 17th we'll be doing the camera review of it. There's also the panorama mode, short video, slow motion, and time lapse. And under the video, you can actually take 4K videos at 30 fps, and full HD videos can be taken at 60 and 30 fps. There's also a macro mode separately given here to take advantage of the macro camera. That's the 2 megapixel macro camera. On the front, you have this center punch hole camera. That's a 13 megapixel f2.45 selfie camera. So we'll do some selfies as well and show them off in the camera review that will be done separately. Now this was the quick overview of the smartphone. And if we talk about the storage, obviously this is the 128GB storage, and in that, this is not the occupied storage. About 7 to 8 GB is used by us already for the games. So around 24 GB or 25 GB was what was occupied already. And apart from that, yes, this is quite a smooth interface, and since this is not a 90 Hz or 120 Hz display, you won't see the refresh rate changer here. It's going to be a single refresh rate present here. Anti-flicker, yeah, so this is one mode where whenever you're trying to take a video, so the flickering would be reduced. The DC dimming prevents extensive flickering and reduces eye strain in low light conditions. Whenever we are taking a video, obviously there are artificial light conditions, not natural ones, so that's where this would actually help. And even for someone who's using the smartphones for a long time in low light, that mode actually helps. So this is the Redmi Note 10s. You saw the MRP, but you can check out the description for the actual pricing of the smartphone once it's launched. And I feel for that price, this seems like something you should go for in case you're looking for an overall package, not just for something that is on one department. So it has good gaming capabilities, it also has a good set of cameras, and also the latest MIUI for all the latest features. But then you'll have to wait for the gaming review and also the camera review and our full review of the Redmi Note 10s, which should be coming only after 17th of May. So stay tuned for that. So far, this is it. This was the quick overview and hands-on with the unboxing of the Redmi Note 10s. I hope you like this video. If you do, share and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.